Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind. And I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Well, hello everyone. Hello. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Good to see you all, my beautiful pearls. Today is December 29th, 2024. It is 6:55 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Good to see you all. Hello. Bonjour. Bonjour. My beautiful pearls. We've got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about. Cruella has been on the loose today. I look rested. Well, thank you. I did get some rest. I think too much, to be honest with you. You know how when you sleep sometimes maybe a little too long, kind of you're like, shouldn't have slept that long. But it is what it is. Good to see you all. Hello. The loose she has. Yes, the loose she has. Um, oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much for becoming a pearl. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much, my friend. May I say, pearls look amazing on you. Very kind of you, my dear. Welcome to the family. Y'all, please welcome Jennifer to our Pearl family. Thank you so much. Heidi, thank you, love, for the super sticker. Hope you are well. Hope you had a good Christmas, my dear. All the blessings to you and yours. Thank you, my love. Really do appreciate you. Oh, Arlena, thank you, my dear. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Aw, Arlene, is your dog a Basenji? Is it a Basenji? It's so cute. Welcome to the family. Really do appreciate you. Please welcome Arlene to the family. Really do appreciate you, Arlene. Many blessings to you and yours in the upcoming new year. Thank you so very much. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Oh my God, spooky. Thank you, my love. You guys are just amazing. Thank you so very much. Good to see you. Yes, Mother Goose on the loose. Exactly. Thank you so much, Spooky. My dear Amy, really do appreciate you for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. And if you received one of those pearl necklaces, make sure you thank our dear Spooky because you've been promoted.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Thanks.
I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door.
Thank you so much, Spooky. Really, really appreciate you, my dear. Very sweet of you. Spooky's wife got promoted. I love that. I love that meme. Uh, I live for it. Thank you all so very much. Yeah, she has been on full force today, to say the very least. Full force. Yeah, if you got one of those, make sure you thank our sweet Spooky. Does anyone know if Loli is okay after the tornadoes? I hope so. Hope so. There was a lot of really bad storms. Yep, we see you, single mom, we sure do. Hey, Blast Nana, Jude, OG Nanny, Three Sides, Judy C, Lady for Justice, Alicia, Digital Art, Millie, JD, Heather, Heidi, Hey Jude, Cindy, Reality, So Nina, Maxine, Canadian Cookie, Girl Mom, Car Guy, Chica, Alicia, Lady for Justice, Pink Butterfly, D Real, Bluegrass, Loli, there she is. Smiley, Sheila, Buddha, single mom, Annabelle, Hane, Boo, Bo, rather, uh, EMF, Luna, Debbie says what, Michelle, Shauna, Cindy, Pretty Petty, Judy, Opal, Piano Girl, Sheila, Old McMary's, had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, Skip to my Lou, Spooky, of course, Troopers, MTB, Teddy Bear, Daisy Love, Rhonda, Angie Lee, Annette, Ginger, Nana, Misty Moon, Holly S, Trishy, Lady for Justice, Meep, Alicia, Pickle Me Elmo, Too Many Shoes, Leap Year Baby. Was you born in a leap year? Leap year baby? Yeah, ageless then. Holly S, Judy, EMF, Digital Art, Reality, Diana, Hope Floats, Carol, Joan, Tina, Luna, Christy, MJ, Tigger, Jen and Dawn, Carol, Krista, YouTuber, Sheila, Lisa, Fragile Like a Bomb, so Nina, Shining Star. What you need help with? Or do you mean hello, Shining Star? Penny, Cecilia, Mona, I made potato soup with ham and for supper. I really need to make potato soup. Is Seth here? I'm not sure if he's here or not. Good to see you all. Really do appreciate you guys. Go ahead and yes, rest in peace, Jimmy Carter. He finally passed today. He was in hospice for a very long time. I don't think he got the credit that he deserved being a president, but uh he was a good man, a good, decent man. He hung on for a long time, yes. So really sad, but a good life, a really good life, over what he was 100 or 101 years old. So there's that. So Nina, thank you so very much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Hey y'all, eating homemade pizza. While catching, I feel we are getting close to something big happening. I can't wait. I can't either. So, Nina, and thank you so much for 6 continuous months. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, I agree. I think we're close. I think that's why everyone is talking about everything except what really matters. Um, talking about if uh Seth was on short-term disability or not, uh, which we went over a lot of that stuff last night. How that has to find Sebastian, or I'll never understand that. But onward and upward. Um, It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Diana, thank you so much for 2 months dear, sending you love. You and Remy, thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Um, let's see here. It's really not bliss blessings. I mean, you know, it, and it's something that he doesn't make that decision. They make that decision at work, right? But regardless, we're on the right side of history on finding Sebastian. Um, and I will tell you, guarantee that Seth is not involved in any. It's just distractions. It's just distractions, is all it is. Also, I've got some stuff we got to talk about. I've been speaking uh to a couple neighbors today, and there is just, you know, Riley's Nana, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate your support. Thank you so much, my dear. All the blessings to you in 2025 and beyond, my dear. Um, I was talking, Brittany, one of the neighbors, is lives in that neighborhood. She was in here yesterday, and I was talking to a couple other neighbors. Brittany has not really, I've asked her to speak to me, you know, before. She's not came and spoken to me, but I was talking to other neighbors about this, and let me pull up some text here. Um, the neighbors watch all of. I mean, they all watch pretty much. The Let me see here. Let me find it on the right. There's just been a lot of crap happening. The neighbors just do not feel comfortable in their neighborhood anymore. There was someone sitting outside of one of the neighbors' houses uh, today or yesterday, and it's just crazy what this case has done. Um, and from what I understand, allegedly, uh, Edgar has been allegedly kind of, harassing, uh, you know, Brittany's family, in the past, kind of. I don't know if that's one of the people Edgar doesn't get along with. I really don't know. I don't know a lot about it, but she said that she's left her neighborhood. So when everyone's security systems get jammed and the child goes missing, I can't understand why they feel this way. Well, yeah, Betty. This was, I mean, there was also a white Chevrolet Silverado um driving around in the neighborhood. Like, your neighbor's vehicles, right? And when someone is, it's just kind of like, it's just like whenever, at 3 o'clock in the morning, there's nobody that's going to be sitting out beside someone's driveway in the middle of the road, getting out of their vehicle, going through neighbors' yards, and then, just shortly later, two people coming out. The neighbors know who is who. You know who belongs in your neighborhood pretty much, right? I mean, your neighbor's cars. No, Lolo. This is Brittany, the neighbor. There's a Brittany, not Brittany, the creator. Um, so it's crazy, and to me, it's just bizarre that people think that, flashlight, that's something about, I got an email, something people are saying something about flashlight tag. Was Sebastian playing flashlight tag or something like that? I don't even know what that means. But why would he be playing flashlight tag in February? Now, the only thing is Bobby did mention about her sons playing it in the summertime. But first of all, why would he do it barefooted? Number one. I mean, it's just the craziness of this, of it can be any other possibility, like flashlight tag, or, you know, Sebastian, someone may have came up to his house and said, hey, here's a video game, and he walked out and said, oh, I'd like to see that video game. Well, get on in the car. It's like, what is wrong? Like, how about you look at the people who will not, the person who's not talking about their alibi, that wanted him out, that was in a custody battle, 5 reports. It is amazing to me. It's amazing to me. Bobby mentioned they played a couple years ago when they were little. Her kids are older, pretty much older now. Like, I don't think they're doing the flashlight tag or anything else like that. But that's just me. Riley's Nana, thank you so much, my friend. Really do appreciate you. Flashlight tag was neighbor's son played that a long time ago. That's the only. Yeah, I mean, nobody plays flashlight tag. First of all, in February, shoeless, shirtless, and if he was playing flashlight tag, where'd he go? Why didn't he go back to his home? I mean, it's just ridiculous to think that he was playing flashlight tag to begin with. I mean, everyone out there that's been out there says it's creepy and scary as hell for adults to be out there in the middle of the night. You think Sebastian's going to do that? You're mistaken. No, you can't leave the house, Lakeside Lawyer, because he didn't leave the house on his own, right? There's nothing to say that he has. He's not been seen at all. Nothing. It's really, you're right, Digital Art. You're right. You're exactly right. Exactly, Ginger. Exactly. What happened to common sense? Well, this is the thing. People would rather create some literally lunatic theories than they would actually like to find the truth, the actual truth, in my opinion. Scent would be out there. Yo, yeah, of course. And that's exactly right. His scent would be all out in the backyard. Come on, people. Like, they don't think it through. They don't think it through. It's amazing. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, my love, for gifting the pearl necklace. Look at there. Yes, look at that dog. If I was a dog, Debbie, that would be me. That would be me. I would be pimping. Thank you so much, my dear. Really appreciate you. If you received that, make sure you thank our dear Debbie for gifting that. No scent, but from someone on the spectrum, I can promise you he did not go outside barefooted. No one had him sneak out to play flashlight tag. It's like, why don't you start with those theories after you ask where Edgar was? How about that? We know where everyone was all month except for Edgar. let's start with that. And then after, oh, yeah. You remember how Edgar said everyone had Life 360? Well, guess what? Mommy Bauer Cruella Foot ran over that today. She hit it with the QX80. And I'm going to show you. Not too good, Edgar. You may want to talk these over with mommy before you put them out there. So we'll talk about that in just a moment. But I need to thank my dear Hey Jude for getting snacks because she's a monkey. Snacks. Thank you so much, Hey Jude. Really do appreciate you. And thank you, Jane, for gifting that scooper sticker. Really do appreciate you, my dear. All the blessings to you and yours in 2025. Thank you for your support, my friend. Thank you so much. Hi, Eyes. Kevin, thank you so much, my friend. All the blessings to you and yours. Thank you so much. Did he lie about the 360? Oh, well, he said they all have it, including his extended family. So here we go. Y'all ready for this? Okay, here we go. Not ask 3 hours ago, not asking for consideration here. I don't expect that from anyone on this site. If you have the nerve to call my personal and business cell phone and leave a disgusting voicemail, be an adult enough to not block your number. I don't hide my identity, yet you feel entitled to act in this manner. And to the one that left the message, don't worry about me burning in hell, because with actions like yours, your place in hell is already reserved. Now, she did not leave, her comment section open. However, others did. Now, I'm going to say nobody should be calling her. Nobody should be calling her and bothering her in her personal life. That's wrong. And, that's just, we all know that. Nobody should be calling her, bothering her, leaving messages or anything like that. But, there's some things we're going to go over here. Thank you so much, Christy, for gifting a pearl necklace. Really do appreciate you. You receive that, make sure you thank our beloved Christy for gifting that. But what we got here is very interesting because we're going to go through these comments. Oh, Lord. Cruella, you just ran over one of your son's theories, or one of your son's things that he said, and you don't even know it. Congratulations, you have been promoted.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with anyone calling her or anything like that. Nobody should be doing that to anybody. But someone wrote, Mrs. Bowerfoot, imagine being a coward to come spew more bullshit and then turn comments off. And Cruella responds, "There is nothing cowardly about me. If you knew me, you know that. Since you and I have mutual friends, you should be able to reach out to me instead of being a typical keyboard warrior. I will not entertain your stupidity and banter with you on things that you do not know. If you have proof, show it." This type of treatment is exactly why I turned off the comments. I am not trying to incite stupidity, only trying to tell folks own your actions. Yet Edgar sure doesn't. Anyway, all right. So they respond back to Cruella. We 1,000% don't have any mutual. I promise you that. Keyboard warrior? Question mark. No. I would absolutely call you a coward in public, but I'm sure your wallet would do a lot of talking and you'd be in quote fear for your family's safety, end quote. Explain then, since all of us don't know anything, explain my proof, question mark. Katie hasn't spoken, hasn't been seen. Edgar went on a manic meltdown on a live stream for someone referred to his pickup truck. Someone your son works with, quote, searching for this child, end quote, used a $5 mobile app to try to find his spirit, quote, find his spirit. I mean, seriously, if I'm wrong, don't tell me if I'm wrong. Correct me. Prove it. Uh, and they said again, let me ask you a serious question. If this was Edgar when he was 15 or 16, if this was Edgar when he was a 15 or 16-year-old, what would you have done? You woke up and Edgar was just gone. What would you do? And you don't mention the threats because like they I don't guess they like at night, but at night they didn't prove shit. Don't use that as your excuse. Um and someone wrote, in my opinion, they are cowards. Mrs. Bowerfoot is only worried about the next diamond jewelry she is going to get from her son for her next vacation. Not worried about finding her step grandson. The Stinky Socks never took Sebastian to Disney with the other grandchildren. He was always excluded. Yeah, they want to talk about Seth being on short-term disability. Why didn't they take him to Disney? Every other grandchild except Sebastian. They did not. They have not been to Vigil since Sebastian went missing. In it's clear they don't want him found. Someone wrote. Let's see here. All right, now Mrs. Bowerfoot replies. Yes, all of the grandchildren, they allegedly took all the grandchildren to Disney except for Sebastian. Thank you, Smiley. Really do appreciate you. Where's your proof? Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your friend? Rest in peace, Toby Keith. Where is Sebastian? Thank you, Smiley. Who's your daddy? Okay. Everybody say truck, truck, truck. Mother truck, mother truck. Yes, she even posted pics. Yep. 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 Can you imagine how hurtful that would be? If you've ever been like left out as a kid I probably all have it one thing or another. It's very hurtful. I can't imagine your family doing it to you. Right? So anyway, the Cruella says, I cannot and will not speak on others' actions. I don't know about anything about the mobile app you are referring to. Not what you wanted to hear, I'm sure, but it is truth no less. Hmm. She doesn't know about that mobile app. She doesn't know about any of those mobile apps. How about that? You know about that 360? Hmm. That they, yeah, yeah. I know. The Spirit Box mobile app is what she's talking about. I know. So credit goes to the church too. I don't know. I have no idea. But within, yeah, me either. Soldier girl, me either. But I don't see Miss Cruella using that 360 either. That Life 360. Okay, let's see here. So she says, someone says, so you're not communicating with Edgar and KK regarding the ongoing search for Sebastian? And someone replies to the Juven person, and it says, these morons have paid every elected official off. The stinky socks are from old money. They are deep into the corruption of Sumner County, allegedly, and in my opinion. And then they said, CP and KP go to the same church as Craddock. I asked Eric Craddock, are there any closer to finding Sebastian in February than they are now? His response was, do I live in Sumner County? Tell me that doesn't scream corruption, allegedly, in my opinion. I think that they're on it. I really do. I don't really agree with them on this, but they asked, has your church ever assisted or ever offered help? I know some churches do that. Mrs. Bauer Foot says, I can't tell you what I would do. I have never been in the position, and until Sebastian, I never thought I would be remotely close to a situation like this. I know that law enforcement has more experience and knowledge than I could ever in dealing with these matters. I have to take that in consideration and deal with feeling absolutely helpless in this process. The attacks and spreading of misinformation, along with the threats, email, voicemails, and such, do not help. I have been accused of lying about behaviors of these folks and their actions. I just want them to own their actions instead of cowardly posting anonymously and hiding their phone numbers. You have to, you have the God given right for free choice. You can choose to believe in whatever you want. I choose to stand strong in my faith and my resolve not to promote this kind of behavior. Well, damn if you don't back up Chrissy Poo. Uh, so they reply to the Bowerfoot. So if Edgar went missing and you couldn't find him after 9 to 10 months, 9, 10, 11, 12 months, law enforcement had no information, publicly at least. Of course, you'd sit back and chill, was the question. And someone replied to Juvian, why is Edgar so triggered about talking about his truck being in the Stafford Court area? Because it was his truck. That's their opinion, they're saying. Mrs. Bowerfoot will do anything and go at any lengths to protect Edgar and KK. took my expensive computer software and lightened the pick of the vehicle at 3 a.m. It's definitely a truck, allegedly, in my opinion. I don't know if they're being serious or they're being funny. Oh, okay. I don't know if they're being serious or being funny. Okay. I think it's I don't know, but it's regardless of what it is, all I can say is we have no idea where Edgar was because he doesn't show his Life 360. He doesn't show those records. He doesn't take a polygraph on television. That's what he doesn't do. So have him do that, and then, a lot of this would be, I'm sure, put to rest. But I guarantee you, in my opinion, he will not do it because he has skirted his ass around for the last nearly 11 months of even taking a lie detector test. So there's that. Why do you skirt around taking a lie detector test? Nobody skirts around someone wanting to find their child. Nobody does. At all. You don't have time for that. And we have no idea what's happening in the background. A lot is happening. A lot is happening in the background, in my opinion, with law enforcement, TBI, and the FBI. So they say, show you care, Mrs. Bowerfoot Cruella DeVille. Get out and search, hang flyers, pass out flyers with your family, show up at vigils, allegedly, and in my opinion. So someone says, because you wanted them to look at TL and Aaron's garage full of junk they picked off the side of the road. I don't even understand what that means. Someone says, well, let me say this. Threats of lawsuits and cease and desist letters made people post anonymously and hide phone numbers that aren't yours or anyone's business unless one intends to make good on said. Just my opinion of what I've seen of this show investigation. Okay. Now, they reply to Mrs. Bowerfoot, Cruella DeVille. And if you don't mind, please tell me what our mutuals are so I can completely get rid of them out of my life. For the sake of humanity, we cannot and will not have anything mutual. Other than me watching this entire story unfold and the truth be told. Someone replies, because this looks like you gave a F about Sebastian. And this was December 11th. Beautiful day to check out real estate. I think this is whenever she was, what was she doing? On vacay, right? Someone says that they believe in their opinion that she's going to pay for what all they have done, and it's coming very soon. Let's see here. Let's see here. Someone writes, if you stop calling people stupid idiots and declaring someone is going to hell, it may improve your judgment before society and God. Love and light is the way to peace and truth and answers. Find peace in God and or the night stars, my humble suggestion. Hold on. Bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to see where she replies again. Oh, it's still going on. I'm not sure if she's replied to any. Someone says, Mrs. Bowerfoot, you're worried about a phone call message while you're trying to silence Sebastian's most vocal supporter. Sounds like a coward to me and rather vile, in my opinion. Uh, of course, she did. Why can't she say that? It was the truth that she stated. She just didn't want any more threats if anyone is not Team Sebastian. Okay. All right. So, that's where we're at. When was the cat fight on Facebook? This was 3 hours ago. Oh, Luna, I listen, I don't think they have much of a relationship with law enforcement at this time. That's my opinion. I don't believe Edgar and KK are hardly speaking about to law enforcement at this point. Just my opinion on that. I don't think they have a basement. No, they don't have a basement. They don't have a basement at all. Yeah. Yeah, someone just sent me a picture of the Bowerfoots last Christmas of like they dress up like elves and stuff like that. Can't you see Mrs. Bowerfoot saying, "That is my cute little elf right there," and you see uh Terry looking up at her. Blech. Um So I was going through some stuff and, you know, do you guys remember whenever I had one of the former employees, Sonina Justin, what's the scoop with Edgar's PI? What do you mean, Sonina? Thank you for that. I don't know what you mean, baby. I still don't know. Just thank you so much. I don't know what you mean by that. But I have no idea. He was a total troll and got her. Do you guys remember whenever the former employee of the Bowerfoots and all them called me? It wasn't too far into Sebastian going missing. Do y'all remember that? He called in and Matt, thank you, Mohawk. Matt, he called in. And I don't remember what live it was on because she knows things are fixing to happen. Oh, I think Theresa, I agree. Well, he told us his perception on the Bowerfoots and that, they allegedly did not really care for. In his opinion, they didn't care for Sebastian. Mohawk, what all did they say? You got the memory of better than all of us combined, probably. But I was listening to something because I remember him saying like they were all like rude to Sebastian. And I am constantly listening to these interviews again and again. I listen to them when I'm getting ready because sometimes you can hear something after months and years and you will pick something up. And I picked something up today. And I thought, oh my God, Cruella's spouse called him names. Yes. Yes. And it was in Smiley's interview. And I want to play that part there. Said Terry called him the R word. Yes. I do remember that. Give me 1 second so I can pull it up here.
Can you hear me? That's what you asked about. And I
Okay,
can't.
that wasn't.
Is that what you said earlier that Jeff had like on, like what he had on that day, like when he went out to eat?
Okay, I think it's at
Like
120.
what
I think it's at 129. I want to show you guys something because, in my opinion, it wasn't just KK and Edgar who maybe was allowed to at night's post today from the about the PI. I have not looked. Okay, we'll look at that. We'll look at that real quick and then actually no, we're gonna play this and then we'll go to the at night. Because I want to I'll pull that up while we're playing this. I think it is at maybe 110. All right.
on that day, like what he had
129. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, would greatly appreciate it. Okay, 129. Pretty sure it's right here. I'm gonna double check.
Let's go ahead.
His tennis shoes, jeans, and a black t-shirt with Grogu on the front.
Okay. And and then he changed before he went to bed into the black.
The black sweatpants with the white stripes down the side and a long sleeve black shirt.
Okay. And that I think
was originally listed on the missing poster as a sweatshirt, and everybody mistaken it for a hoodie. And even Seth said himself that we both were trying to get that corrected because when they said sweatshirt, everybody assumed it meant hoodie, not long sleeve black shirt.
Mm-hmm. And I because and I'll have to say because it did not have stripes on it. It was black sweatpants. It did not say the white stripes on it. So that was a big one for me. That was a huge.
And then another thing, they're not sweatpants. So some of these young cats out there probably don't understand where I'm fixing to go with this. But us older folks, go back and think of the 1980s Adidas pants.
I know what you're talking about. Okay. All right, let's ask theirs first because I don't want you to go, oh, I'm over here.
No. I gave you my word and I told you I'll stick to my word.
Yeah, can I ask? Then I'll ask you now before I go to theirs, before I forget.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
What in the world is this on your arm on day 8, the interview? It's a scratch or a bite mark?
Left arm or right arm?
Oh, I don't know. It's the one where you were in the green shirt. And I think it was the right arm.
So right arm slightly above the elbow. I'm guessing.
I think it was right below, if I'm not mistaken.
So I've got 2 spots on one on my hand, and I got one on closer to my elbow. There are 2 spots.
Shoes on since he was 2. But I, however, have had a different experience with Sebastian where he does go outside without his shoes on. There's been several times where he takes the trash out in his socks, and I'm like, dude, you got to put shoes on.
Yeah.
I'll look at it one second.
But I would say honestly, it would just depend, I think, on the situation.
Yeah. So you have a padlock? Is that what you said earlier, that you have a padlock on the? Like, I forget what they're called, but where you put the code in, a code lock.
Yeah, not a padlock.
I meant, I didn't mean a padlock. I'm sorry. The code where you put the code in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So would he turn around if he left and actually put that code in? Do you have to put the code in to lock it back?
He locks the door behind himself.
Family, we got a great community who we have handed signs out to, and they have gone out and placed them. Flyers.
Shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. I want to make sure I've got the right spot here. I don't want to. It's not that one. God family reached out.
We're reaching out. We've got.
Let me try this. Unfortunately, hates family disputes. Family got a great community, and there was born in Nashville. Okay.
Violent outbursts. If so, what typically?
Right, listen to this.
Okay. Please call DV when Sebastian home. Okay. Have you ever had domestic violence called on you when Sebastian was there?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I actually don't have any domestic violence in my history, period.
Okay. He says he's never had domestic violence, y'all. Okay. Now here's one. Let's see. Hi, Bullhorn Betty. Let's see. Okay. With Sebastian's autism, does he have a violent outburst? If so, what typically triggers the outburst?
Listen.
I wish I could show y'all this in person. All right. Does he have, when he was younger, he probably had some pretty nasty ones. As he's gotten older, between his mama, me, and his dad, and other family members, trying to get him to, like, look, you need to focus on this. Stop doing, ball your fist up, put them down to your side, like in a very aggressive manner, like you're pushing down, and stomp with one foot. Okay? He gets like that when he's throwing his tantrums. And then he brings his hands up in like the military knife hand is what they call it. All 4 fingers and thumbs pointing outward.
Yeah.
And he's like moving his hands up and down, kind of like he's making a point, kind of.
You're despicable for doing that. Mocking him.
That's to
the only one that's going rah, 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 is you.
The extent of his violent outbreak. But other than that, no.
Yeah. All right. Justin said he wants to understand this. He said, am I understanding this? You hit him with a belt because he didn't have a belt.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. So the question about hitting him on the
Right
outside
after the
of his
fight.
clothes on his butt with a belt. That was something that he got in trouble for because he lied to us and he got one lick.
And like I've made this part clear before, he didn't lie to you. He never lied to you. You said he lied to you, and he didn't lie to you because you said, "Where's your belt?" "I ain't got it." Whack. Well, that's not a lie. He said, "I ain't got it." It's not a lie. He never lied. And who gives a flying flip if he lied to begin with? You don't hit a child, and you especially don't hit a child that was born with a chromosome deletion and a child that has autism and a child that is not yours.
Okay. Let's see.
It's coming up.
How is it possible, do you think, that Katie, and I'm just asking now, you
No, that's
probably,
fine.
That's right.
how do you,
The fact is he got the belt. And if you believe that he was in that home for what, 8 years? Something like that, 8 years, and that's the one time he ever got a belt or smacked or disciplined in a physical corporal way because he lied about a belt or forgot a belt. Oh, okay.
you think it's possible that Katie and Sebastian, and Katie, and I can ask you too, you got a voice. Can I ask you why Chris is always speaking for you? I'm just wondering. Why is Chris always speaking for
Fire
you?
away, babe. Go ahead.
If you're not there, Chris, hold on. If you're not there, people want to know this. If you're not there, how can you answer all the questions?
So
listen to
if
this.
you notice, there's certain questions that you're asking I'm not saying anything about.
I know.
So as soon as you start talking about Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you won't answer any questions about Sunday, will you? You won't answer nothing about Sunday. Nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. You won't even say what you did in allegedly in Mississippi or in Memphis. That's when law enforcement is looking for something. But that's what you know, I can't name the time and place.
I don't say nothing. Saturday, I don't say nothing.
Well, in another interview, KK said, "What, I went and picked up your niece?" Oh, yeah. But also in this interview, you say we would have heard it, we would have seen it, we would have did all that. But you weren't there, right?
But anything after that, from the 6th, from midnight to 6,
Okay.
being on the phone with her prior to, yeah. I can answer those questions.
Well, KK can't answer that either, apparently, because she says from midnight to 6, she was sleeping. So you say you were both sleeping, but before that, you can answer those questions. How convenient. How convenient.
Okay.
And
You
just
weren't
so
there. You weren't there.
I told somebody this before. My wife has popped off to somebody on Facebook about it. As nasty as some folks have been,
So
my job as a husband is to protect my wife, my kids at all costs. And I will stand in front of them, beside them, wherever they want to be, and I take all the hard hits. I'm tired of people dragging her through the mud. I'm tired of seeing the stuff that they say about her. Say it to me. I'm okay with it. Say it to me. Leave them alone. Be nice, be respectful, be courteous, and think about a woman whose heart's broken because her son is missing. If everybody would just take a step back for 1 second, go look at your kids and realize you got a kid. Your kid's at your house right now that you can walk up to. They may be in the bed sleeping, but you can walk up to them, give them big old hugs and kisses, tell them good night, and enjoy the moments. Right now, there's 3 parents in this world. Well, more than 3, but right now for this situation, there's 3 parents that cannot do that. So forgive me for standing up and being my wife's rock and foundation, because that's what a marriage is. That's my job.
And you know what's her job as a mother is to be the child's advocate. That's what her job is. That's what her job is. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's asking for perfection. Nobody's even asking for perfection. But what you do is you don't stop. That's what you do. She doesn't need you to protect her for answering a question. She needs to protect Sebastian by putting the answers out there, being his advocate, making things clear, answering the questions that may be confusing or not clear to others, and doing it any way possible. They know. They know. It's as clear as day. They know a hell of a lot more, in my opinion. Nobody came in that neighborhood to get Sebastian. Some stranger. Why would, how? I mean, in my opinion, if they were going to get Sebastian, they would have probably done it at Seth's if it was a stranger, because he was there by himself longer, number one. And number two, they could have done it after school when Sebastian was home alone for an hour or two. Sebastian is not going to walk out in the middle of the night. And it shows from across the street. He didn't walk out of that front door in the middle of the night. There is not one neighbor that believes that he's walked out in that neighborhood.
Okay.
But we do love all of y'all. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
We still love you.
We love you too.
Well,
Baby, if you want to answer, go for it.
no, I don't understand why it's a problem that my husband helps talk. I mean, I get that y'all want to hear my voice more, but honestly, half the time it's because I'm crying, or honestly, I don't have words to explain what I am anymore.
It's okay. I just wondered. A lot of people was asking that. I'm sorry, I was trying to read some of this. A lot of people was asking that, and
should be coming up here.
just might as well ask it.
No, and we appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Like you said, thank you.
Let's see. All right, y'all. Let's see. Oh, what did y'all like to do together as a family when Chris was in town and y'all were all together? Like, what was your thing? Did you ever
that's exactly
have
the
a
reason.
short
Where
mini
you from?
vacation on the
That's exactly the reason. That's exactly the reason she won't talk. KK is the weakest link. she's the weakest link. She's the one that gets, that, in my opinion, tells a lot more.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Absolutely.
Weekends, did you go? What did you like to do?
Oh, we do all sorts of stuff. He loves Top Golf, so we like to take him there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, 1 second.
Dave and Buster's.
I'm gonna interrupt this for 1 second because there is an active Amber Alert coming in. There's an active Amber Alert in Tennessee right now. 22 minutes ago, issued by the TBI. An Amber Alert has been issued for 2-year-old Elton Bailey on behalf of Knoxville Police Department. Elton was last seen earlier today on Old State Road wearing a gray t-shirt and gray pants. He's 3 foot tall, 35 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. He may be traveling in a 2002 gold Ford Explorer with Tennessee tag 859 BBGN. Tennessee tag 859 B as in ball, B as in Bravo, G as in girl, N as in Nancy. A 2002 gold Ford Explorer with Tennessee tag 859 BBGN. If you have seen Elton or the vehicle or have information about his whereabouts, please contact the Knoxville Police Department 865-215-7000, 865-215-7000. You can also contact the TBI, 1-800-TBI-FIND. Please share. Note, do not send tips through TBI Facebook Messenger, as this is not monitored 24/7. I'm going to show you guys a picture of him. Little blonde guy. Bless his heart. Oh, it's Tennessee again. Yes. Yeah. Again, this is 2-year-old Elton Bailey. This is from the Knoxville Police Department. So if you're especially in the Knoxville area, Tennessee area, look at this. Last seen earlier today on Old State Road. I'm assuming that's in Knoxville, wearing a gray t-shirt, gray pants, 3 foot tall, 35 pounds, blonde hair, blue eyes. He appears to be fair skin color. He may be traveling in a 2002 gold Ford Explorer, Tennessee tag 859 BBGN. Bravo, Bravo, girl Nancy. If you have seen Elton, call 865-215-7000, 1-800-TBI find. Here's more pictures. Okay. Very like blonde and bare hair and blue eyes. Here is the photo of what he may be traveling in. I don't know. Stolen car seen WSMV news sent you 307, Justin. I don't see your text. Hey, Jude. Supposedly the car with grandfather and car was stolen when grandpa wasn't in car, but that is a rumor. So we don't know. Exactly. I'm going to give you guys a link to the National Missing and Exploited Children website, where you can share this out on your social media platforms. Very important. Time is of the essence right now. Never leave children in a vehicle alone, ever. Not for 2 seconds. This is the TBI Amber Alert. Nick reporting car was stolen with Elton in it. People are saying in chat, Nick Barris is saying car was reported stolen with the child in it. Mini Panthers, thank you very much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. If you receive that membership, please. Appreciate you. Thank you, Kathy. Much love to you, my friend. Muscles and mascara, thank you so much. Yes, got it, my dear. Thank you for your support. Really do appreciate you. You know, let's just pray that the next, few hours is critical. Hopefully, at the very least, okay, honey. Hopefully, at the very least, he will drop this child off at a gas station or something. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Smiley, for putting that in there. Heidi, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your support. If you receive that, make sure you think our dear Heidi. Okay, we got this. Okay, something else is coming in. Hold on. One second. I'm gonna go back to this. Give me 1 second here. All right. Let's see if there's anything here. Okay. The Knoxville police, this was announced at 6:20 p.m. So it's what you guys are an hour behind, so it's 7:09 in, hold on. Knoxville, is Knoxville Central or Eastern? I know it's right around there. I can't remember if it's Central or Eastern. But it's less than, it's 7:09. Okay, so some people are writing. Everyone's writing 2 different answers. Let me just Google it. Is Knoxville Central Time? No, Knoxville is Eastern. Okay, so it was 6:09 when this was reported, or 6:20 rather. 6:20, 7:20. It's so an hour and 50 minutes ago is when this Amber Alert went out. And it's so important that it's this gold vehicle. Look at it. It's got a yellow sticker. It's very important. It's very important you guys look at this, because especially if you're in that area. Right here. wrong one. Right here, it's going to show yellow sticker here. It looks like it's got a picture of a dog, like I don't want to say if it's a poodle or something right there, and then a sticker right there as well. It appears to be fairly clean vehicle. It's got a dent right there, 859 BBGN. It's got the ball joints. You see there, it's got like the different sizes as well, because sometimes people will steal the license plate, right? People steal the trailer hitch. People will steal a different license plate and pop it on there. But just look for those trailer hitches as well, those stickers on top. Okay, car stolen from home. Okay. Officials say he may be traveling in a 2002 Ford Explorer, which was reportedly stolen moments ago from a home on Old State Road. It was reported that a 2-year-old child was inside vehicle. If you see the child or the vehicle, call 911 immediately. Tennessee tag 859 BBGN. If you have seen Elton or the vehicle, call 865-215-7000. That's the Knoxville Police Department, or 1-800-TBI find, 1-800-TBI find. So all the prayers are going up for Elton and his family. Again, I'm going to drop that right there. Please share that on your social media. Right now, time is of the essence. Of the essence, because we're not even 2 hours into this right at the moment, and I'm sure he will be found safe soon. Please, Lord, please, 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 Lord, let him be found soon. Thank you for sharing that out, Heidi. Muscles, thank you so very much, my friend. Much love to you. I know you are a native Tennessean, and you've been there every step of the way with us through all of these children missing. It's terrible. I've lived there, so many highways, interstates, routes. Yeah. No, no. Yes, hold on one of these pictures, it says it's not the vehicle, but then we've got the actual pic of the vehicle. On this one, let me just show you, because I don't want to get it confused. Don't want to get it twisted here, because I saw someone say that's not the actual vehicle. This right here, the one in the TBI flyer, that's not the actual vehicle, right? That's not the actual vehicle. But this one in the back, with the license plate, that is the vehicle. That one is the vehicle. So I just want to make sure that was cleared up. I'm sharing this in all my social media right now, so just bear with me. Okay. There was a video here somewhere. Yeah, it's very, very important that it gets out there. Why is that not showing? Okay. All right. Okay, let's get back to this. Thank you all so much for sharing. I really do appreciate that. You guys are all such a blessing. Thank you all so much. Okay. What's that, Lil Red? Nerdy girl, can you type in chat? She's saying she might be blocked. Let me check on her and make sure she's not blocked.
Just because games.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a few really good parks in the area that he still enjoys going and playing in.
Lots of hiking.
We do hiking. We go bowling. We have in the summer a family member with a pool, so he absolutely, utterly loves going over there. And we do game nights. He loves playing cards. Uno is currently his favorite game.
Could he swim?
Like a fish.
What was his favorite food?
Well, that depends.
Nerdy girl, it doesn't say you're blocked on mine. I'm looking right now, but it doesn't say you're blocked. I don't understand that. That's really weird. Is she typing anything? Nope, she's not blocked at all. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide you and then I'm gonna unhide you just to cancel. User unhidden. Okay. All right, now try it. I don't know. All right, let's get to this.
Depends on which day of the week.
What day of the week?
There's something I want to show
He
y'all.
changes his favorite food probably every day. Chocolate milk has been a long time runner.
Tofu, believe it or not, tofu. He's not a huge steak eater, but steamed tofu.
Not fried and no sauce, just plain steamed tofu and sushi. The boy loves sushi.
Yep.
He loves it.
Your chat bar disappeared? I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Melissa is the sister's name, I believe. Okay, I got something else in here. Here, they might have 246. Okay. Is girl mom, is that 2 minutes? Or 2 hours? 1 hour, 2 minute mark. Okay. I'm going to play this because bear with me, guys. DRVN. DRVN clips. All right. Link is provided in the description. Girl mom wants me to play this. I'm going to come back to Smiley's. I got to find the spot. One hour, 2 minute mark.
I'm not lying.
All right, I need to put. Okay, credit goes to them using this under the Fair Use Act of 1976 for commentary, criticism, educational purposes only. Please visit the link in the chat and in the description for the replay. If you want to view the entire thing. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go.
And saying that I have any of this evidence, but I am saying, is there any reason that this would have happened? And
or that you would know because you may have insider information, right?
Right. And I did this recently with a massage therapist who was accused of this, and I finally went in and said, is there any reason that a video would surface now, that maybe a cell phone or something like that shows some of the stuff happening? And it was instantly, you could see sweat. This is on the Dr. Phil show, live on TV.
Wow.
And you could see sweat, and we didn't want to get to full confession mode there.
Oh, really? Ginger says, Justin, when I changed my profile pic on here, it took 2 days for anyone to see my comments in chat. Weird. Thank you for that, Ginger. I don't know what's going on with it.
So it was working. The next question to figure out whether I need to do the confrontation and Golden Bridge is, now let's put you back in the mindset of a perpetrator again, or somebody who did something.
OJ.
And OJ, I'm curious, like,
listen to this.
What do you think should happen to the person that did this? What do you think should happen to the person that did this? And that helps me to kind of differentiate innocent and guilty people, especially if a child was harmed. And you'll hear this a lot in people who hurt kids. I'll just say that so that people know what I'm talking about.
Listen.
And I'll say, what do you think should happen to the person that did this? And they'll say, definitely an apology to the family. Definitely an apology to the family. But this person probably needs some kind of help or counseling, something like that. They need some kind of help. But they should definitely apologize. This is not okay. And they...
Well, you know something I was talking about yesterday? Edgar, he's taken at least 2 anger management, but someone commented last night on my comment that he allegedly had to have classes during when he was in the military too.
They really need to see some therapy and fix themselves. Who would say that? Who would say this in the world about a person who hurt children?
Somebody who's guilty.
Right.
And wants to minimize what they did and wants to get off the leash as much as possible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Fascinating. And the reason why it's so powerful, the question of, is there any reason to believe that I may have heard something? It gives them the chance to at least be honest and be like, yes, I did it. Or yes, I wasn't fully honest with you. Because if you find out later that they lied, it's much more severe than, okay, they admitted it.
And those are the worst people to do interrogations on, because you've got to say things like, she was old enough to know what she was doing. Her mom didn't raise her right.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet this was her idea. She probably talked you into doing this.
Yeah, you gotta start like the people that are like really arrogant. You've got to make it feel like, they shouldn't have done that. Mom shouldn't have dressed her daughter like that or whatever. It's really disgusting. But that's how, because they're so arrogant, they can't see past it.
Projected on the victim.
Yeah.
And you have to, kind of put yourself in that mindset.
I'm getting nauseous thinking about it, but that's the way to get those people to confess. To get anybody to confess to anything. It's a pretty similar formula for everything.
Mm-hmm. And the powerful thing about the mind virus is it creates a lot of stress in them when you ask them, is there any reason that I would have a video or have heard something that would prove this?
Yeah.
It creates a ton of stress in them if they're guilty or they're concealing something.
And zero stress.
I wonder if Edgar is going to take Seth up on that live lie detector test. Do y'all think he will? Do y'all think he will? That right there should be all you need to know. That right there should be all you need to know. If he won't do a live lie detector test, why not? Yes. Will he do it? It'll be arranged, Edgar, no problem. And you know what? We can make sure it's on a national television somewhere. Because you would do anything, right? Wouldn't you do anything to clear yourself? Because, Edgar, I can tell you one thing. Law enforcement and TBI don't care if you take a lie detector test anywhere else. And this will be done by a FBI polygrapher. Hold on. What? Hey Jude just said now she can't chat. What is going on? Let me do it like this. All right, I just changed something, a setting. Make sure, see if you can chat now, guys. Testing. I had to keep going out and back in. Hey Jude's a mod. Hey Jude, try to type now. Maybe restart your phone or something. Yep, I see you guys. That's so weird. Now, well, I just changed the setting. All right. Now, remember what we just saw right there, right? Remember what we just saw right there. I want to show you something. 228. Remember that. All right, now Sorry, I have to put these in as soon as do this. Watch this.
Itself, Alabama, Mississippi, a few in Kentucky, all the way up to Louisville. I believe we even got some down in Georgia.
Flyers that we've put out.
Flyers, we got flyers that travel throughout various states, billboards throughout the entire state of Tennessee. I can tell you that I've seen 7 from Nashville to Memphis that I could confirm.
But we're also out and about.
But we do have, we are like feet on the ground looking. We're constantly trying to think of different ways. We're reaching out in various positions, and people might be able to bring something to our some company.
We've been reaching out to them as well.
Yeah, I know that you've been working with the Aware Foundation. I do a lot of work with them, so.
Well, them and EquiSearch, the National Center, the Class Foundation, just to name a couple.
Yeah, the Class Foundation is a great foundation. I did want to let you know that if you reach out to Lamar Media, they're a billboard company, and sometimes they will provide free billboards for children that are missing too, if you reach out to them.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll definitely get that looked into.
And I did send you that link, Katie, but I will send it again to you after the live stream to make sure that you have it.
Individually, what do you all think should happen?
Thank you, Rachel. I don't know. I don't see Wendy what she's talking. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you for that nice comment. I don't know what Wendy is saying. They are about to address anyone has Sebastian. Yes.
And if somebody abducted Sebastian.
That is not for us to determine. That is, if somebody has Sebastian, all I'm going to say is that is nothing that we want to be a part of until that is legal. That is law enforcement agency. That has nothing to do with us. They
go to jail, so I don't.
Mom's saying she better hope they go to jail.
Well, I will say what I think should happen. I think that their ass needs to be passed around the jail like a goddamn honey bun.
Well, I trust me. I have my own personal opinions, but
All I have to say is they better pray they go to jail before I get my hands on them if I find out someone's hurt my baby.
all I'm going to say is we have a legal system.
Yeah, it's not for us to determine. Yeah, but you got to feel a certain way about it. You like to control everything, in my opinion, right? So, and Don Wells said very similar things. Don Wells said, oh man, I don't know if they should go to jail. I don't know if they should go to jail. Man, I just pray for him. Man, I've been to jail. Someone that took your daughter, Don Wells, you don't know if they should be in prison? It's not for you to determine, Edgar? Yes. Yeah, I'm laughing.
And let them go through that aspect of it. And in the end, karma has a name. It will come around and show its face.
It will.
And eventually, they will have to answer for what they've done.
They. Why is it they? You were the one that said, KK was the one that said he walked out the door. They will have to answer. So is it multiple people? They? Huh. They will have to answer. We would have heard it. We would have seen it. Yeah, it's usually not more than one when someone, kidnaps a child. clips describes CP and Bowerfoot are threatening to release in my... What do you mean, Della? Describe CP and Bowerfoot are threatening to release. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. And then at the 102 mark.
What worries me the most, right there.
Right, exactly.
I mean, this kid's out there, and he's been out there for 3 weeks.
Yes.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Would appreciate it.
Was taken out of context. I was replying to something specific.
I happened to just jump over to the comments, and yours was the first one that I saw.
You said the hour and 2-second clip? Oh. From the other video? In my opinion, it's Edgar on her account. Oh, but nothing would surprise me. Is it an hour and 2 minutes? Because the hour and 2 minutes, there's not even anyone up here. Let me check. Okay, I wish we could hear the pre-audio of this interview. Well, the first interview, 2:46.
We had dogs from across the country coming in from North and South Carolina, Kentucky, all over the place. So I don't know how many dogs, but the scent was picked up. It does go into the construction site, and then it disappears. So they don't actually know what happens. They just disappears.
Okay.
Exactly. Tennessee whiskey. Exactly.
If there was anything that you could say to Sebastian, or if there is someone out there who is with Sebastian, is there anything that you would want to say to them right now?
She's sleeping, Crafts.
You mean if someone has my son?
Keep it PG.
I would say that this boy is loved and that he has a caring and loving home and that he belongs with us, with his family, with his parents. And that I'm never going to stop looking for him, and I'm never going to stop until we're able to bring him home.
No.
Never with us, with his family. I would say that this boy is loved and that he has a caring and loving home and that he belongs with us, with his family, with his parents. And that I'm never going to stop looking for him, and I'm never going to stop until we're able to bring him home.
It's been, what, 6 months? 6 months since you even did an interview? Very clear talking in the background. Is there surveillance? What is the noise in the background? Why does people keep saying that? Who calls their child this boy? That's what they all say. Well, there's a thing on Smiley's interview that I've got somewhere, and he's talking about disciplining them, and he talks about and the family. Were they able to discipline him as well? That makes me wonder, because after the employee came and spoke here and on another channel, makes me wonder. I don't think he caught anyone, Mike. Nobody.
For myself,
Can you rewind and they asked the
Sebastian,
question?
we miss you, all three.
That or if there's
Disappears.
okay. If there was anything that you could say to Sebastian, or if there is someone out there who is with Sebastian, is there anything that you would want to say to them right now?
You mean if someone has my son?
Keep it PG.
Why would anyone have your son when there's nothing to suggest that he walked out on his own? The background noise sounds like a home oxygen machine. I got a fan on. Oh, I might have the volume up way too high. Nope.
I would say that this boy is loved and that he has a caring and loving home, and that he belongs with us, with his family, with his parents. And that I'm never going to stop looking for him, and I'm never going to stop until we're able to bring him home.
For myself, Sebastian, we miss you. All three of your parents do. We all want you back home. As soon as you can, come home. If somebody has him,
as soon as you can, come home. It's the audio, y'all, not Justin. Oh, yeah, it's I hear like something in the background when I played that video. I think it's Edgar. And when you can, come home. Not, we're going to find you.
please return him. Don't hurt him. But we do want our son back. Please.
Where Summer said maybe someone's seen him playing outside. If he played outside, that's why I want to know if he played outside. Maybe someone's seen him.
Sebastian wasn't very much, like, he didn't go outside very much. Most of the time, all the neighbors will tell you if they.
But yet he's playing flashlight tag now. In the night. Didn't even go out during the day, but at night by himself, he's gonna play flashlight tag. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Saw him. He was taking the trash out. He may have cut the grass.
I got a question for Edgar. Edgar, whenever you did throw Sebastian's stuff out or pick the stuff up, put it in a trash bag, and make him take it out to the garbage and take it out to the road, what did you throw out of his? What was the stuff that you threw out of his, Edgar? And you said there were times that KK stopped you from doing it? When was the time she stopped you from doing it? Were you home Sunday? Because Sebastian's room was a mess, from what I understand, whenever they went in there. Now, in my opinion, it was already a mess. Law enforcement is going to look at stuff and they will tear stuff up looking for things like your car or things in your house. But I don't think that they're going to throw things everywhere when they're investigating something. There's a difference in investigating stuff and searching for stuff. I mean, you're not going to look for, right, Sebastian, under his mattress or in the dresser drawers or the stuff on the floor. So, was there an issue that night? That afternoon, that evening? What did you make him throw out?
Last summer, he cut the grass every so often, but we were always home. But he's not really the I'm going to go outside just to go outside kind of kid.
He prefers to play inside.
Well, he prefers inside and playgrounds.
Amen. Bliss, blessings. Amen. Biggest BS I have ever listened to. Compare this with other parents pleading for their children. It's disgusting. Praying big for justice. Can he cut grass if he's allergic? I don't know. If he's allergic to grass, he would have a reaction. Sure. I don't know. That's the weird thing, right? Did anyone else notice that the pic that they showed of K and S is an old one? The video of Texas Roadhouse, she had her hair up. Yeah, you know who put that up? Chris's sister was the first one to put the Texas Roadhouse picture up. That was an old one. He's the only one that's made real heartfelt pleas that you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it. He's not the one laughing after saying, "We got shot down." The problem started, Edgar, when the CPS report was opened. However, they didn't have the time to investigate the one, did they? In this case, unfortunately, it's something you have to get around. Edgar believes his own lies. Yeah. Well, just like he told Josh on Smiley's about, he says they opened up a CPS investigation because Sebastian went missing. First of all, from what I understand, allegedly there was already a CPS case open. Number two, whenever the child does go missing, they do have to report that, but that does not mean that they open up a case every single time. Does not mean that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Thank you so much, Lakeside, for 4 continuous months, my dear. Really do appreciate you. They sound like they crammed for a game show and are pleased they got the answer right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does love playgrounds.
Catherine, I don't see any comments being deleted.
Put him outside in the dark as punishment. Outside in the dark as a punishment.
Oh God, no, never.
Wait, somebody is saying that we would put our son outside in the dark as punishment?
Yeah, it was saying, so why put him outside in the dark as punishment? I've not heard that said. Sometimes when things are said like that, that's how it speculates.
They say Katie has taken a lie detector test. I do not believe. And again, this is what it goes back to. It all goes back to Edgar, in my opinion. If KK took a lie detector test, then she took a lie detector test. I don't know. We've not been able to confirm that, but we know Seth has for sure because he took one on national television, right? By a FBI polygrapher. KK says she took one. Edgar has done anything and everything to not take one. And it's just like the one who he can't go back and tell the days that he was allegedly at his own home. When days before Sebastian went missing has nothing to do with you unless you're involved. I have heard that they put the outside theory. Yeah. Says, please don't hurt him. Well, does Edgar CPKP think only that they can hurt Sebastian in physical ways like belt, calling him the R word? Said they both took one with TBI. Well, I don't believe that. I 1,000%, in my opinion, do not believe for a second that Edgar took one with the TBI because he was insinuating from literally the first interview that the answer is passed. And even Duchess is like, guys, he said he passed. And then he's like, after the third time, he's like, no. I didn't say who passed or when or where. What? Who the hell do you think we're talking about here? Well, and then he said it on Facebook too. The answer is passed. Is the female creator the one at night said was among us? Is that female creator? I don't know what you mean. Oh, I think that they went yes, I think they, Duchess was the first interview that they ever did, right? Ever. So not with the news or anything. So I think that and they wasn't even going to do it with Duchess. They just answered questions and she was going to give their answer. But then at the very when they fired up the interview, they said, okay, we'll go ahead and come on. One is going into the house with the Brink surveillance van parked outside. Yeah. Nobody's going to that house.
And rumors get started online. I've not heard him say that.
Who would do that?
Wow.
That is very interesting. Hey, Josh, with the lab, thank you for being here. If there was a comment deleted, it may be because we asked for people not to discuss other creators in the chat. So if someone has mentioned another creator, we ask people not to discuss other creators in the live stream. So that comment may have been removed, but no one has been blocked.
Well, I believe
that I can tell. So,
I believe looking at a comment here, Michelle Macklin and Beautiful Sunflower have got some comments up here saying that I brought up another group comment, which I did. Something that was in Trevor's and something about JLR. I did bring those up. So if I violated those rules, then I apologize. That was not just say something.
Sure.
Everybody out there, you know, they've all got their assumptions and their accusations and things of that nature. If you have proof, bring it to my attention. Show it to.
Well, you don't even you know, Edgar, you dismiss every hard question. You don't show proof. You don't show proof. You don't show proof. At all. Looks like Carrie's mother. Yes, they love blocking me. Maybe hit a button somewhere. Keep listening.
You know, please. I mean, and like I said, I'm direct, I'm brash, but I'm respectful at the same time. It's not about biting people's heads off. You know, what I will say that I don't appreciate is how folks out there want to drag in personal family business amongst all three parents, their side of the family, my side of the family. That has no bearing on our son. You know, we're a family. It's big. You're going to have disagreements. You're going to have some dislikes. Every family out there is got the same, you know, working through them and becoming stronger as a family. That's what makes a family a family. You know, I don't mind people have their opinions. I don't mind their assumptions. You know, respectful. I'm going to give you the respect. You know, in the end result for.
You see, this is not, in my opinion, about Sebastian. This is about defending themselves. Yes, respect until you question him. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
For every bit of this is the exact same. To bring our son home safe and sound. And that's all we're asking. We love y'all. We pray for y'all. We got thoughts. Even if you don't like us, trust me, we still got love for you. And sometimes your questions may sound far-fetched, but believe it or not, it might be something that we could look at and say, hey, what about this? But it's not going on deaf ears. I promise y'all.
I did see a question just now that I was actually on my list to ask you, and it was when I had asked about what Sebastian was wearing, because people were saying, why are you just now saying that it's a long sleeve black t-shirt and not a black sweatshirt? And you guys had explained to me how that transpired and it didn't get changed. You had explained to them this is what he was wearing, but when they made the flyer, they put out the incorrect information and that you had asked them to update it, but they didn't immediately. And a lot of people were saying, well, they didn't even know what he was wearing. Tell me about that.
So we gave the description to all the law enforcement agencies out there. They took it and listed it. Now, keep in mind, let's think about the telephone game. You tell somebody something, they tell somebody something, it goes back, and by the time it comes back around to you, it is not what you initially started with. that is basically what happened. We told them verbatim was Sebastian went to bed wearing long black pants with white stripes down the side, a long sleeve shirt that had an image on the front, could have been of one of three things: Minecraft, Star Wars, or of Halloween depiction. His favorite three things. Now, somewhere along the way, that got changed, and somebody said it was a sweatshirt. Somebody said it was a hoodie. Somebody has said,
I don't know how he said that got switched, because in the other interview they said that, you know, KK mentions that when she says long sleeve shirt, people automatically assume it's a hoodie.
that it's a t-shirt.
The initial description said sweatshirt, and I clarified that it was a long sleeve shirt.
Hi, Seth. Thank you so much for joining the chat. It's good to.
Okay, I think I found the part that I was wanting to show you guys a second ago with Smiley here. Okay, listen to this.
I wish I could show y'all this in person. All right. Does he have, when he was younger, he probably had some pretty nasty ones. As he's gotten older,
Meaning temper.
between his mama, me, and his dad, and other family members.
His mom, me, his dad, and other family members. Were they disciplining as well? And other family members. When Tyrion found pants, actually threw up with emotions. I'm sure we had. Yeah. Listen to that again.
As he's gotten older, between his mama, me, and his dad,
I don't know why.
And other family members, trying to get him to, like, look, you need to focus on this. Stop doing. He ball your fist up, put them down to your side, like in a very aggressive manner, like you're pushing down, and stomp with one foot. Okay. He gets like that when he's throwing his tantrums, and then he brings his hands up in like the military knife hand is what they call it.
Did y'all hear and the other family members? Now, Seth doesn't have family members there. Neither does Katie. Seth does not have family members there. Neither does Katie. So what's the other family members? At all. At all. Only Edgar's family's there. Yep. I was listening to that earlier today and I was like, oh, I never realized that. Never, ever realized that. Stank feet and musty sour socks. The in-laws, in my humble opinion. Yes. Now I want to listen this right here. Let me find it. See if I can. Oh crap. Right here. Let me find it. All right, here we go.
Check this. Check that.
Right here. This is very interesting right here.
Part of the investigation, so you may not can answer this, but it was public because we saw them with our own eyes. So they come out about 11 times, counting the backyard
Edgar CP.
where they took pictures. Okay, so did they come in and check as well the 11 times, or did they do forensics like luminol or anything like that?
Now, they've not been to Seth's house 11 times. I think he means when they were teaching Sebastian how to defend himself. No, they were talking about how whenever he was acting out his, over the years, his mom, myself, his dad, and other family members. But never 11 times anywhere else. 11 times. 11 times.
No.
But listen,
No. I can answer. No, they haven't done that. We actually, Katie and I sat down at our table in our dining room, and that's basically where everything conducts itself. We sat down with them in the dining room, and I asked them flat out, I was like, what about fingerprints?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can we not take fingerprints? What can we do? Can we check this? Can we check that? And they said no, because, and they explained why fingerprinting would not necessarily be where they would get a hit, was ridges and things like that compromise the fingerprint.
Yeah.
He goes, despite TV and the movies, that's
ridges are the fingerprint.
Stuff you see is not necessarily true. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. I just, they said, think of anything. Well, we were thinking and asked them, how about this? And how about that? What about this? What about that? And we got shot down.
Yeah. So,
it's so funny to be shot down, right? By law enforcement whenever your child is missing. That's so hilarious. God, so hilarious.
And asked them, how about this? And how about that? What about this? What about that? And we got shot down.
Yeah. So, is there or is there not a couch in front of the back door?
No, there is a couch in front of a door.
In front of a door. Okay. I was just wondering, so can he get out the back? Okay, so he can go.
Is there an exit out the back of the house? Yes. That's unobscured from anything? Yes.
Okay, but what I'm asking is, how did you know that he went specifically out the front door? What made you think that?
We presume that he left out the front door. We never know 100%, obviously, but we presume based off of process of elimination, going over it with law enforcement, going over the house, where things are, how things are, Sebastian's routine.
Hey, girl, mom, what was that you sent me? Yeah, I just saw that, but
and the fact that that's the door that he always uses or prefers to use, because I won't say 100% of the time he does come in with me through another door, but that's the door Sebastian prominently uses. That's the one that if he were going to sneak out of the house or leave the house for whatever reason, that's the most reasonable door that he would have left out of. Any of the others would have made noise or
would not have been locked.
Mm-hmm.
So the back door would not lock
from the outside like the front. No, you'd have to have the key.
So
now in other interviews, Edgar says to the fact that I'm not going to tell you which doors we need. That's a security issue and stuff. I think he says it in this one as well. They won't say about the back door, but this one they say in the back door. In my opinion, once everything comes out, that back door, in my opinion, is going to be the one that is used. We have across the street the camera throughout the entire night. Lights on the garage. Were they on all night? I don't know. The other side of the house, the neighbors, there is a light on all night. Girl Mom makes a very good point the other day. The White House behind them, I'm not sure if the people were there during the time Sebastian went missing. That we need to find out. There is no sign of him at all coming out of that back door the night that he supposedly vanished. He didn't go out the garage door. We would have seen it. He couldn't have went out the man door. We would have seen it on camera. Very easily seen it on camera. So what other door is there? There is only the back door. They were on vacation. There is only the back door. Which, very interestingly, the back door is fenced in. It is fenced in. But notice, let me just show you a little something. Does anyone got the photo of the garbage truck? That photo, I might have it somewhere, but I wanted to show you something. Let me see here. I might have it here. Let me just look real quick. Because I just thought of something right here, which I find very interesting, where that van was placed that night. Right. KK normally places the van. Let me show you. Take this down. Normally places the van right here. Right? Edgar parks right here. Let's see here. Let me look. Right? Mob Crew's got it. Yeah, I'll go to Mob Crew. I think I have it somewhere, though. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere right here. But she normally parks it right there. Yes. Yeah, I'm getting there. But the trailer was parked over there conveniently. Now, where she has it parked the night of Sebastian going missing is she has it parked right here, as far back, like far back, right? This is where she has it. Far back she has it. Now, if you go, now remember there's no leaves or anything on these trees. You go right through here. You can walk straight between these 2 yards. Straight between these 2 yards and go out. Right? Also, I'm pretty sure on the other side right here, you can go out as well. Okay? But the night that he went missing, the van is parked right here. If you went out the back door, you could go out. You wouldn't be able to see. You can't see back here. You can only see till about right here during that night. You could walk straight back and walk straight down. Or you could go out the back, go over, and come out this side and walk down and over for cover. Sure could. Very convenient, isn't it? Very convenient, isn't it? The people behind them have cameras. Yes, they do. You can only see the, yes. The garage door is illuminated. Let me see here if I've got, I know I have the picture, but I don't remember what I did it under. Give me 2 seconds here. I've got it uploaded somewhere. I know I do. It's craziness how you can clearly see that. Where is it at? Maybe I'll just look at the, okay, here it is. I got it. Right here it is. All right, here it is. Now it's not very, again, it's not a real clear picture. Right here at this time. But here is, oh, hold on, this is not the whole picture. This is only one side of it. One side of it. Okay. Is that a drainage pipe? What a drainage pipe. Let me go to the mob crew. He's got it. Let's see here, mob. If anyone wants to call in, I'll take calls too. If anyone wants to call in. Here, we're going to go to the mob crew, and he does a really good job on this. What was 5 days ago? Was it 5 days ago? Pretty sure it was this right here. Was it 5 days ago, or was it 7 days ago? Okay, here it is. All right. Yeah, you can call in. Let me make sure I got my phone lines on. That would be helpful. Yeah, okay, they're on. Credit goes to our buddy mob crew. Okay.
It's on this whole 5 a.m. thing. You know, why even mention 3 a.m. if, you know, again, that to me, that just shows that you're just going to trip over yourself. Anyway, let me get to, so my last live, I finally realized where that video is from. I'm sure people have probably figured it out sooner, but, they have camera footage literally across the street from the Proudfoot's home, which to me is huge. That is huge. But I want to talk about, so
Hello.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, darling. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Just so you know,
What's up?
I'm just calling in. I mean, I've been following this case since it started. Got my husband hooked on it. My husband's about to start a YouTube page, but he's holding off until, something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how the YouTube streets are.
I understand.
My opinion is, and everybody has their own opinion, I think EP done something and KP is covering it up.
I think, yeah. I mean, I think, why else wouldn't you show your time card after 10 months, 11 months? Why wouldn't you show your supposed Life 360? Why can't you say you were at your own home days and weeks before your child went missing? Those are my biggest things right there.
Exactly. And my husband, he drives a trash truck for a living.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you, those things are lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, they have to be legally. You can't even drive them if one light is out.
No, he gets pulled over by DOT if he does.
Yep. One light's out, you're getting pulled over. One light.
Yeah.
Let alone two
Definitely.
lights going like this. It's crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, he's driven trash truck for 10 years, and I mean, he's got his page up, and he's done a couple of shorts. It's called On the Trail with MK.
Mm-hmm.
He's also one of your members.
Awesome.
If you ever want to look at his shorts, but
Sure.
it has a picture of the garbage truck, which he drives front loads, so he picks up dumpsters. But I mean, all trash trucks are the same.
Yeah, they all light up, right? They all are
Exactly.
They all do the basic, compression, compress the trash, and you take it to the landfill and they dump it out. You go do it again.
Exactly. That's what he does.
Yep.
And I mean, as far as the landfill goes, I mean, there had to be something significant for them to go and search that landfill, because in order to do that, you do need a warrant. So
3 landfills.
I mean,
3 landfills.
yeah.
And
exactly. They were looking for something. I mean, I have my opinion on what they were looking for, and it wasn't Sebastian. I think they were looking for their video cameras.
Yeah, I don't know if I think they were looking for. I just feel like they were looking for something rather than someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my opinion just like you do, and I'm pretty much on the same page as you are.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been 10 months.
Yeah, we're almost,
I mean, it's heartbreaking. It really is. And I mean, 10 months too late for that CP to be out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Something. What I do to my thing again? I always hit these buttons and I screw it up.
And I was looking at that picture, and I mean, when he was out searching, and my husband said the same thing, that doesn't look like CP.
What doesn't look like CP?
And we're like, people do live.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can hear him talking. I mean, perfectly clear. I'm wondering if he has a relative that resembles him.
I just think that I really just think it's wearing on him.
I do too.
I think it's
After
just wearing.
seeing those
Is
in
there
court,
is there a camera on your husband's trash truck?
yes,
There
Yeah.
is. Interesting.
they are required to have cameras.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's definitely cameras on the trash truck.
If you don't want to answer this, don't answer. Are you in Tennessee?
No, I
okay,
am not.
That's okay.
I'll
Okay.
answer it.
That's okay. Okay.
I'm in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Okay, gotcha.
And he drives for Waste Management.
Okay. Now I don't know about.
Have you ever been to Hershey, Justin?
Yes, I've been to Hershey. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Hershey. I actually work for Hershey.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, I do.
That's it's big business there. Big business.
Oh my Lord, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to stay on. That way, somebody else can call in.
Well, thank you so much.
I have your PO box.
Thank you.
We're gonna send something out to you and Remy.
Oh, thank you, my dear. You're very kind.
It's gonna be 2 different things because I know you like your chickens.
Yes, I like my chickens.
I'm just trying to find some for Remy, girl.
Oh, thank you so much, my dear.
You're welcome. Give kisses to Remy for me.
I will.
And I'm gonna hop back down and chat.
Thank you, my love. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What did I do to my computer? How do I reset this? Hold on. Ugh. That's so sweet. The call.
Mini Panther.
Hello, Mini Panthers.
Hello, Justin. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Maybe. I think I am. How are you doing?
I'm doing actually pretty well.
Good.
I just have a few points I want to hit on real quick.
Go for it.
The first thing is I have been getting quite enraged that they are walking around free, allegedly, and in my opinion, for doing what we feel they did. But like you, I don't want this screwed up, and I have to be patient as much as I can't stand them being out, because I do think they're getting everything buttoned up, so there's going to be no doubt in anybody's mind if this goes to a trial. So the thing I want to make a comment about that, it just kind of hit me today, and it kind of calmed me down a little bit about this, so maybe it'll help other people. Law enforcement absolutely knows exactly who these two and the other two are. They all have dealt with people. They've all been trained to see things, and if we think about it, everybody on the YouTube streets that's a professional, the analysts, have all said the same exact thing.
Bingo.
And law enforcement, they're not going to be running around giving us anything if they're trying to button this up as tight as they can. But trust me, it hit me today. They know exactly who these people are.
Yeah.
And they see them for who they are. And if they have to smile at them and shake their head up and down at
Amen.
them, they're going to do it. So I just wanted to share that.
Amen. Yes.
My late husband taught me a really easy way to tell when my children were lying. My sons. You listen to their voice, tone, and the pitch. You also listen if they add too many details. And if they're on the defense right from the start. Now, if you listen to from the very start, Chris was volunteering details like law enforcement, law enforcement cleared this. Well, believe me, law enforcement checked that. They've checked our whereabouts. They've checked all of our. We're thinking you have a runaway, and why are you acting like you're already under the microscope? He felt so guilty he wanted to get in front of it. I think they thought that was the smart way to do it.
I agree. I mean,
and I think he thought he's a lot smarter than he really is.
Oh, I agree with that.
So inflated his self-worth, and they thought they could get away with anything and everything.
Yep.
So I think they know now that they're not very bright. They're trying, they're scrambling, and that's why they're being bullies in the neighborhood allegedly, and trying to intimidate. And I think Doug is on the right track. I think law enforcement is finally on the right track. Again, I do think it took the FBI to come in and TBI to come in and actually make this work along with the outside forces of At Night.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my opinions for today, but I have one question that maybe you might know.
What's that?
If they are in fact found guilty of this alleged crime,
Mm-hmm.
and they do go to new homes
Mm-hmm.
away from each other,
Mm-hmm.
are they allowed to actually interact after that, or are they not because they committed felonies?
No, you lose all your freedoms after that.
But I mean, they even though they're married, they wouldn't even be allowed to be writing or phoning, correct?
I don't know if you can. I don't think you can phone another inmate.
Well, that's what I was trying to find out, if there was an exception for being married, but I would hope not. I hope they have everything taken from them.
If I hope whoever did this or whomever did this, yes, I agree.
Absolutely. And, I think what's going to happen, honestly, is if they actually do or have done this and face consequences, Katie is going to be a boss biatch up in that place. She will be running that place. But on the other hand, CP is going to be a little crybaby.
Yeah. The only one is,
somebody's little play toy.
Yes.
And knowing how big this has blown up, I don't know if you have ever watched any of these ex-convicts that come up on YouTube and say what's happening to the inmates that they know about from other inmates,
Mm-hmm.
or how they're treated when they do things like this. With as much publicity as this has gotten, and being against a child if it was in fact a crime,
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be easy for them at all.
Yeah. No.
And I hope and pray that God can forgive me, because I'm not supposed to hate, but I really do have a severe dislike for them so deep in my heart. And it's just, they're evil people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yep.
All right, Justin. I thank you for everything.
The only thing you can't you can't force someone to testify against your spouse, but you're also considered innocent at that point, right?
Okay.
Hey, Tony.
Well, it's going to happen. I'm holding on to faith because I don't see God letting this go. This is too evil.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, it's coming. It just can't be soon enough. But if we have to wait to get that done right, we have to wait.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yep. Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Go. This is hey Tony, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for clearing that stuff up yesterday as well. Really do appreciate you. Your parents are watching tonight. Mr. and Mrs. Girl Mom, you have raised an exceptional daughter. You really have. She really cares for these victims and her community, and we adore her here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. 5 hours ago.
Press 1 to send a voicemail.
Hello.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, how are you?
This is Judy.
Hey, Judy.
I'm good, thank you. I have a few concerns and thoughts I want to put out there. I had heard last week that CP was looking at some property up in Canada. And I've heard that they are no longer in the area.
From what I understand, they're in and out of the area. Now, they do have someone that allegedly, which I know who it is, comes there and moves their moves vehicles and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, they're just kind of in and out from what I understand.
If they did move completely to Canada, is there extradition between
Yes, there is.
Canada
Yeah,
and the United
yeah,
States?
yeah. I don't think they're moving to Canada.
Okay.
I don't. I mean, he could be going there. I mean, he could go there for work. You know what I mean? I mean, this is,
Yeah.
right now, there's no one named a suspect, at least publicly.
Right.
Right.
Right. Well, I remember in the very beginning, during Terry Lynn's conversation with him, he said, when she was talking about posting signs, he said that their company has lots of trucks that goes up and down into Canada to hand out signs. And, that just got me thinking, how many outlets does he have up in Canada? And then when he was talking about going to move to Canada with his mother, I was like, well, maybe there might be something to that.
Yeah.
So,
and they can put a flag on passports, like Mohawk said. They sure can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can put a flag on it and not even know about it, and people, and like they not even say anything, and just let them, go in and ask them, what they're going to do and stuff. So you never know. So.
Okay, well, that was a very big concern of mine, because I definitely don't want them to get out of a situation that we can't get them out of,
No, I believe whoever did this to Sebastian are being watched very, very closely.
Yeah. Well, I definitely have my opinions too, and I definitely think that CP was there at their house that night, because I remember in the beginning, the neighbor said that he was there at their house right before Sebastian took the trash out, or before whoever took the trash out, and that he had left.
Yeah, that wasn't that day though. That was, I think that was the day before or a week before. I can't remember.
Or was it the week before?
I it wasn't that day. That's that's all I know.
It wasn't that day.
Yeah, it wasn't that day.
Well, and my other opinion is that I think that instead of coming all the way home, I think that he had been staying at his mom and dad's house because of the charges with the child services. I think that when he comes back to Hendersonville, I think that I don't think that he was supposed to be back at the house.
Yeah.
And since we don't have any information really on that, because it's not allowed to be out there, I think that when he come home, that's where he would go stay, is at his mom and stepdad's house. And I believe that there was a party that Saturday night, and that's why he came home.
People asked him the other day, they said, were you allowed at your house? And that wasn't the correct question to ask. He's very specific, Edgar is. Were you allowed around Sebastian at that time? At that time. So is the question that should have been asked.
I didn't hear that question asked to me. What was his reply to that?
Yeah, well, that question wasn't asked. That they didn't ask that the other day. So that's the question that should have been asked, though.
Yeah, it should have been asked.
Yes, because you have to be very specific with Edgar, and that's the thing that most people who speak to him aren't. You have to be specific, direct, and also ask it in 4 different ways. That way.
Right, because he'll double talk it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. As far as like, I didn't hear that question.
Yeah.
Usually I try to listen to him pretty closely. But I definitely think that whatever had happened at that party is what was the final straw, which caused the rest of the all domino. I mean, I think it was the child protection, and then whatever happened during the party. I think that was the final straw, and I think that was the final thing. And the poor child is just needing to be found.
Yeah.
I just pray that Seth doesn't have to keep dragging his heart for much longer.
I know.
Because
how much
it's
can you take?
difficult.
You know what I mean? How much can you take?
Yeah, it's too difficult.
Yeah.
So coming up on a year, it's too much for everybody. I mean, this is my first case I ever watched. I've never even opened YouTube before in my life.
Oh well.
Until this case.
It's
and
this case is the craziest one I've seen.
Oh, I tell you what, I've not missed the day on it. And on the same day, it was Jennifer Soto and Malin.
Yep.
And I watched both of them. And I never dreamed that this would turn out this way. And it's like this poor child has just been drugged through the mud, and his name's been drugged through the mud, and it's just horrible how he's been treated.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's treated this way when he's not here, just think how he was treated face to face, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, Justin, I love you.
Love you too,
love
my dear.
Your little baby.
Thank
and I'm
you.
sure that you're a great father. And
thank you.
That's the way you love that little monkey. I'm sure that takes a lot of patience.
Oh, she's easy. She's not bad. She's not bad. All right. Thank you so much for calling, my dear. Thank you.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. We'll see if another caller calls. If not, we'll read this. If this was a fiction book I was reading, I would think it was too far-fetched. Right, Janine? Exactly. Exactly. But that is so specific, I gave no context. He knew, though. Okay. Where is our chicken party? We're going to do a chicken party, I promise. I promise, Lorette. All right, let's read this. 3:40 p.m. at night, private intelligence, in collaboration with its partners, is escalating efforts to uncover those responsible for the coordinated hate campaigns targeting our employees, partners, and investigative efforts. As part of this investigation, we are allocating an additional $2,500 to the existing reward, bringing the total to $4,500 for the information leading to the identification of the individual orchestrating these campaigns and their immediate collaborators. Support for witnesses, in addition to the increased reward at night, will facilitate airfare and accommodations for individuals willing to testify under oath in New York City or Philadelphia. Provide logistics support for witnesses to deliver sworn statements to officials and fully cooperate in the ongoing forthcoming legal proceedings. This is part of the broader commitment to ensue accountability for those who have perpetuated these malicious actions. How you can help: if you have information about the hate campaign, including those responsible or their methods, or you're willing to testify under oath, please contact us immediately. Litigation at night.agency. Call 844-922-3236. All right. And within the next 72 hours, at night will commence disseminating substantial information regarding the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This information will be presented without any redactions, ensuring maximum transparency for the public's participation in discussion, debates, and opinions. To enhance the effectiveness of this 5-day social media campaign, we are collaborating with the
John.
Hello?
Is this Justin?
This is.
I thought he got through.
You got through. And you hung up. Okay. They said I finally got through this time and it dropped. I don't know why, Lisa B. I have no idea. I answer any call that rings. I don't know why. Yeah, John can call back, I guess. So I wonder what's coming out. What do y'all think is going to come out in the next 72 hours? Ecole. I don't know. Pink Warrior, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. You knew your destiny, any pearl, family love, and prayers for finding Sebastian. So thank you for 7 months. Lakeside, thank you so much. It's time to bring Sebastian home. Thank you, my dear. For a second, I thought it was CP. CP, call on in. Call on in. I'll answer listen, we'll get it cleared up if you just call me. We'll get it cleared up. Just call me, CP. We will get this cleared up. We'll get it straight so we can find Sebastian, right? You just call on in and let's talk about why you can't show or talk about where you was days and weeks before Sebastian went missing. Okay? And what would be even better is if you brought, some receipts. Receipts meaning your Life 360. Receipts being a time card, where you was that weekend, all of that, CP. But let me guess. I don't think you're ever going to do that. I don't think you're ever going to do that. You know what? I think KK is in Hendersonville more than Edgar is, in my opinion. But I don't think that they're on, the best of terms, in my opinion. Could they be waiting until the new year so they have money, new budgets? No. I mean, I don't think that's going to have anything to do with it, really. I mean, anything is possible, though. But, church. I just think, hopefully by February 25th, February 26th, there will be some arrest. Hopefully by then. Wait, it might be because I'm wearing wireless headsets. I don't know. Looking to see Edgar's truck near. Well, there is someone's truck. Can they claim Sebastian as a dependent on their taxes? No, they can't. because he went missing in February. Well, yeah, they've got to be in your house for, I think, 4 or 6 months. So I don't think so. Government budgets run July through June. Yeah, I think it's June 30th is when they restart their budgets. It's 6 months. "6 p.m. Roadhouse dinner, 9 p.m. Sebastian bed, 12 a.m. KP bed." Well, it was 10 p.m. Then it moved to 12 p.m. It's so bizarre because in the first interview, KK's like, "Yeah, I fell asleep at 10 o'clock." And then Edgar, same interview, Edgar bumps in and he says, "All right, so me and the mom were on the phone. The phone call was very lengthy." All of that stuff, right? And we talked for, he never said 3 hours in that interview, but we talked for very lengthy. It's like, well, KK was just saying that you were on the, she went to sleep at 10 o'clock, and you're saying y'all talked till midnight. So there's that. Oh, skip to my lube, bless your heart. Good point, DJ. Something definitely going on from 9 p.m. on. Yes. There's times where I just wonder, was he out of that house earlier in the afternoon or in the evening, right? Like at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. But I think whatever happened in that house was in full swing by 9:30 p.m. Which, did Sebastian not want to go to bed? I don't know. By the thud. Yes, I'm starting to think that way. Well, I just wonder if Edgar, could he have been taken out earlier? And whatever done. But, what I will say, I think, just in my opinion, as soon as they got on the phone with each other, I think it might have already happened by that time. Yeah, he says a 2021, it's a 2020. But to me, because Edgar is looking in that area with other people and they have searched law enforcement, all that, it just lets me know, in my opinion, that he is not in that little area. I don't know what y'all's thoughts on that is, but to me, he's just not in that little area, that 5 mile area. Play with the lovey monkey that I see. Oh, she likes the lovey monkey. She likes it. We've got to open up gifts. Sebastian went missing right after the Foots filed taxes at Justin. Will they be allowed to file taxes this year on their taxes? No. Oh, I hope you feel better, Skip to my Lou. Okay. I trust Seth's opinion with his polygraph says KP sedated him, in my opinion. Instincts of a loving parent are phenomenal. Yeah. I just want Edgar to do and KK to do that. I want them to do that live polygraph. Oh, Cassie, you're sweet. 3 hours from Memphis. I don't think he was there. You know, I used to think, well, maybe he came from Memphis to Hendersonville, from Hendersonville to Memphis. I don't think that anymore. I think he was there that weekend, specifically Sunday. Specifically Sunday. They will never agree to do a live polygraph. No, they won't. Yep, agree, Mohawk. Night, Bev. Did the Bauer Sox own a funeral home? No, they don't own a funeral home. No, they have a distant relative that does, but nothing like that. Was that little boy found? Does anyone know? That we talked about earlier? Hold on. He said, "Cats out of the bag. FBI looking at me." Yeah, he said, "Cats out of the bag. FBI looked into me," when he said that it was such a weird spot in the conversation. Cats out of the bag. The FBI looked at me a long time ago. That was something. FBI? The FBI looked at you a long time ago? Well, they didn't clear you, did they? Oh, thank you, DJ. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you so much, DJ, for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. Because if you receive that, you've been promoted. Make sure you thank our beloved DJ.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DJ. Very sweet of you. Very precious. Right. And that makes somewhat, and I don't think we've really talked about that yet, that part yet. He says, the cat's out of the bag. The FBI looked into me a long time ago. Thank you, lovies. That's interesting. You know what I mean? That's very interesting. In my opinion, KP looks peed off in Texas Roadhouse back at home when she loses it. It's something bad happened. She called CP. You know, I don't know if they were fighting that evening. You know, did it come to a head? Or what it was, but something is going, you know, was going on. But why didn't he say law enforcement? TBI, not something I would be bragging about. Exactly. You're not going to be bragging. The cat's out of the bag. The FBI looked into me a long time ago. Well, did they clear you, Edgar? Because you said literally first interview. We have been Vetted, we have been cleared. There is no indication of foul play. We have this, we have that. Really? Well, if that was so, then why is the FBI looking at you? Oh, I agree. I agree. This is not going to age well, I'm telling you, for a lot of these people. Nicole, thank you, my dear. Will you all lead us in prayer tonight? I feel like we all need to stay grounded and strong. Sure, of course. Of course, Nicole. Absolutely. Emails, what did I miss? Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second here, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. Sure, we can do that for sure. She loves this red flag. She loves the red flag. Why would they not take Nancy Grace's lie detector unless lie about that also? They lied about the lie detector test. Has anyone in authority informed judge at Nancy NG hearing no one is cleared? Has anyone in authority informed judge at NG hearing? What's NG hearing? No one is cleared. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, Nina's? I don't know. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Oh, thank you, Tasha. Thank you, my love. Really do appreciate that. Can you not? If you received one of those memberships, thank our beloved Tasha. Really do appreciate you, Tasha. Thank you so very much, my dear, for gifting 5 pearl necklaces.
I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough.
Thank you so much, my love. Really do appreciate you. Tasha's cat's adorable. I know it is. It is. It so much is. She's the sweetest. She is. Oh, Stitches. I hope you feel better. God, that's not good. That's terrible. Congratulations to the new pearls. Ow. She thinks this is a straw. She thinks this is a straw. Because she'll drink out of a straw. And I'll show it to you. Wait. I need to do some content on her channel. All right, guys, let's do our chicken party because y'all are amazing.
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
you would ask
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's
Sebastian had gotten in trouble. He got caught lying, and I had asked him. I said,
Have
hey,
you ever got
caught
caught lying? Edgar.
I drive a diesel truck, Chevrolet.
What year?
Year.
I think it's a 2021, I think.
Wrong.
So you're.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a 2021, I think.
He's wrong, y'all. He is wrong. He is very wrong.
Katie! Oh, Katie! Katie! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Oh, Grace! Christopher! Pat cat! Pat cat! You're coming with me!
I want to go take KK to the
It's
family.
one trip. I'll need a snack. Katie! Oh, Katie! Katie! You're coming with me. What? It's a long trip. I'll need a snack.
I'm too sexy for my curls. Too sexy for my curls. Too sexy for curls. I'm too sexy for my land. Too sexy for my land. New York and Japan. I'm too sexy for my party. Too sexy for my party. No way I'm disco dancing. Mr. P's a model. You know what he... Okay, sorry. I get ahead of myself.
Not possible because that area is not visible in the footage. My ass.
My ass.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Lord, kumbaya. Someone. Katie! Christopher! Katie! Christopher! Pat cat! Katie! Christopher! Katie! Oh, Katie! Katie! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Oh, Grace! Christopher! Christopher! Oh, Grace! Christopher! Christopher! Oh, Grace!
Oh, she's gonna whip my butt. She's gonna whip my butt. Thank you all so much. Really do appreciate you all. My little monkey. She's taking my glasses. I need to do the Sookie. Can you send me that video again? Sookie. I need to make that one. Because she does the Sookie. Patron of fleas. Yes. Edgar, Saint Patron of camel fleas. Camel fleas. That's right. Cruella, patron of what would she be the patron of? What does Sookie mean? Sookie. You know what Sookie means? It means Sookie. You sent me a text. I thought you saw this. Yes. Someone just sent me this. May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the crotch of the person who screws up your day, and may their arms be too short to scratch. Unbreakable and uplifting. All right. Let's, in the church setting, man. Kumbaya, Saint Edgar, pervy of pervs.
Lord, kumbaya. Someone's.
There we go. Saint Edgar. Hold on. Is it girl's mom's birthday? Oh, yeah. We read Cruella's at the beginning of this live. We sure did. We sure did. Okay, this is where. Okay, this is where KK says the Suki Suki.
No wonder it kept going off.
Suck it now.
Oh God.
Now you're videoing.
Hold on. Let me screen record this real quick. We'll make it right now. Hold on 1 second. 2, 1.
No wonder it kept going off.
Suck it now.
So they don't get capital gains tax.
Aha!
Okay.
Sexy mama.
Basically, like, good gracious, lady.
Aha!
That's what she says. Sucker.
See, that's the
Video.
trick. I don't work against you. I'll let you do what you need to do. And then if you just try to look up when you can, get there. All right. Now, third opinion.
Woo!
Know.
Wow.
A nice natural look for her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Save. Recording. Download.
Puck her up.
Okay. All right. Watch this.
Be sure when you stuff the cake in his mouth, you don't get.
All right, here we go. We're gonna suck it. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. It's why they make sure you have Diet Pepsi on your reserve to drink. Thank you so much, sweet Tori. Love you. Thank you, Spirit Seeker. We're almost at 20,000 on this channel. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Thank you so much, my dear. And Veronica, thank you so much, Naya. I don't know. It's just so funny how he's so like just so relaxed about it. He's like, my ass. How do we do, like, what should we put in our background for Suki? Like, what picture should we put for Suki? Oh. Okay, here we go.
No wonder it kept going off.
Suck it now.
Hold on 1 second.
No wonder it kept going off.
Here it is. 1 second.
Suck it now.
Okay, here we go.
No wonder it kept going.
All right, here we go. What picture should we put with it, or something?
Off.
Suck it now.
Off.
Suck it now.
Okay. Delete. Now we're going to duplicate. A put a bunch of fire emojis, kissy lips, CP in orange shirt, fire emojis with Katie's head. Aristocratic, but it's in my opinion. Insulting a pig, CP with a mullet. The Edgar pig. Oh, I think the Edgar pig with the mullet. I think that's probably the one. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see which one. Yeah, because probably this one, because he looks like a sumo wrestler. Look at this. Let me show you. Look at this. That one? What do you think? Because of kind of sumo wrestlery, big breast chicken. Sucker. Or we have other options. We've got this one. Here, let me show you this one. We've got scrawny bird. We got scrawny bird. And we got this one. Or we can kind of do a combination of all of them. And we got this one right here. Or we can do Edgar. Suki. We need a redheaded chicken in a kimono. Chicken in the kimono. Let's see here. I wonder if I can do that. Hold on, let me find this. Let's look at this. Maybe I'll have to do kimono. Let's see here. Cards. Maybe I'll do a let me see here. Let me take all these away. Let's do it like this. Okay. So what we'll do, actually. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We will just do it like this.
We can always change it later. We can always change it later. Do a little bit of it all. Is what we'll do. Sucker. And we'll do this. And then we'll do KK as Santa. And then we'll do Edgar right there. Okay. Okay. And then we'll do this right there. There we go. And then let's see here, flirt. We'll do it like always and forever. Partner in crime. Oops. Did that twice. Forever friends. You are the key to my happiness. Let's see here, love. We can do I guess that's enough. All right, so now we'll duplicate, 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 and I'm going to download this, and then we're going to try it out. We're going to try it out. Oh, the two cats. Right here with Edgar. I'll have to do the two cats in just a little bit because I think I already downloaded it. All right, here we go. I did this just for you guys. 1 second. Okay, I need to delete something. I think I've got too much here. Delete. I don't know what this one is. Okay. Bear with me 2 seconds as I can drop this. I can take that one off. All right, here we go. Uploading now. Are y'all ready for the world premiere of Sookie Sookie? Just because I love you guys. Thank you, Veronica. All right, here we go.
Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now.
Now that is amazing.
Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now.
Suck it, suck it.
Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now.
I did it in Canva, Shape of Art, Canva. The child, someone just said the child was found in Tennessee. Thank God he was okay, I'm assuming. Is he okay? Boy safe. Thank the Lord. Thank God. Thank God. You see, if there's a child out there, they find him. They find him. They find him.
Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now.
Do I think Suki is watching now? I don't know where it comes from. I've heard of it before, but thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Oh, Suka now. My African gray. You have an African gray? Aw. I love African grays. Suke translates best to like, but it is used in Japan to express that you're romantically interested in someone. You can also use it to say that you like something like food, a skirt, anything. Let's see here. Suke. Means like or love. Actually, what I might do, like right here where it says, like on the very top,
Suck it now.
I might put, ooh, suck it now. I feel so dirty now. I know. Just came into suck it now. Comes from the show True Blood. There's an old SNL. Yes, that's what I remember it from. Yes, but they don't do it. They don't do the little. I thought the agent. I thought she was so funny. You know, but now it's. I guess it's. They consider it culturally insensitive. But it was just yeah. She did sucky. Yes, oh sucky. Instead of sucky, she'd go, oh, you don't like. You know. It was. I thought it was funny. Hello, Nana J. Good to see you. Maybe that part of Tennessee that found needs help, Sheriff. Yeah. I think it was Miss Swan. I think you're right. I can't with you. I love that woman. I think it was on Keenan and Kel too, wasn't it? There's sake. Sake. That's a drink. My wanted monkey. I think she would have a monkey than kids. Some people do. Miss Swan, yes, I love her. Yes. Because she had like she had like a really
It was almost like a kid-like voice. No, she wasn't a nail tech. She wasn't a nail tech. Mad TV, that's what it was. Koreans drink sake. I've never drank sake. But most Amber Alerts do have a Bolo vehicle description, and they usually... Yeah, that's true. He look like a man. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he look like a man. Mm-hmm. Oh, he look like a man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I can't, girl mom, because then I'll get ringed for that. You know. I have, and it's good to me. Tastes like a paint thinner. You had me dying the other day. When I open mouth, the whole purse falls out. People take themselves too seriously, you know. I mean, it's literally like you've got Edgar, you know, he's like, I don't really know. It's 21, I think. It's like, Edgar, I put my eyebrows in the rearview mirror going down the road, and a purse falls out of my mouth when I'm speaking, and I know what I drive. Text. 1 second. Let's see here. We are happy to pass along that Elton Bailey has been located in Knoxville and is safe. As always, thank you for sharing and helping to get the word out. Amen. I'm going to share that now. I will copy the link right here so you guys can share that out right there. Hopefully it's not too big. Sounds like she's calling in the pigs. Very good. Dude, where's my car? Thank God he's found. Yes. Thank you all so much. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, Muscles. I want to... Okay. We're going to do a prayer. And then we're going to do the song. And then we'll end it. Okay? All right. Okay. One second, guys. Just bear with me so I can pull up the song. 1 second. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you now and we thank you so much for all you have given us. And we come to you humbly for Sebastian, Summer, Michael, all these missing kids. It is with heavy hearts we are praying for their return. You know their name, their face, you know all of our breath. You see where they are right now, and you hold them in your love. Please continually surround and protect these children, Lord. Shield them from harm and guide them back to safety. Be with all of them Bring comfort and strength to their family who wait with aching hearts and unwavering hope. Be with their fears, Lord, their anxiety. Grant persistence for the authorities who are constantly working for these children. Grant them that no clues go unnoticed and no effort is wasted. Let the light of hope shine brightly in the darkest moments, and let the sin and the darkness be exposed. May your peace be covered by all those who have been impacted. We trust in your goodness, O Lord. Even when answers seem so far away, bring these children home, Lord, safe and sound. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. Searching for a missing child, each search fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian, for you deserve to live a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife. Did he walk or was he hidden? How's your conscience? Is it guilt-ridden? That special boy disappeared from sight. Observe the arms, was there a fight? Oh, I know where I got my scratches. Do you know where you got yours? Look at the love out there for your son. Out of the world, love pours. Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. Searching for a missing child, each search fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian, for you deserve to live a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife. We're out searching day and night. Silver's 1 and 2 are on it. You think we know him better than his kin? Man, we could almost write him a sonnet. Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. There's a missing child, fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian, for you deserve a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife. He's a boy living on the spectrum. He needs us focus and care. Instead, my life is your focus. It's none of your business what I choose to share. So let's all focus on this missing child. Eyes, ears, minds, and hearts. Sebastian, we are trying to find you. We've been trying from the start. Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. There's a missing child, fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian, for you deserve a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife. Whoa.
Thank you all. Blessings to each and every one of you going into 2025 really, really soon. Thank you to Silver on the Scene for searching and those beautiful songs. They mean more to us than you know. God bless each of you. Justice for Sebastian Rogers. Justice for Michael Vaughn. Justice for Summer Wells. And justice for all of these missing babies out here. We just appreciate you all more than you know. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.